All right, welcome into the energy cleansing and the daily collective tarot reading. So we are going to get started with the energy cleansing. We're going to do a smoke cleanse. I'm also going to remove any energetic cords that are pulling on your energy. So just relax into the moment. All right. Ask for help from my spirit guides and yours. Ask for their assistance with this energy clearing and healing. Say, I accept this healing. All right, now we're going to remove any cords that are pulling on your energy. Good morning. All right, here we go. All right. So we're going to use the Tibetan finger symbols. We're going to start at the root. We're going to go all the way up to the crown. It might be a little loud, so make sure your volume's at, a comfortable level. And say, I accept this healing, this cleansing. We're going to start the crown, go all the way up. Start the root, go all the way up to the crown. All right. All right, I'm going to do another smoke cleanse. And then I'm going to get your energy, your chi moving and flowing here. So if you have any blocks, it's going to help get that moving. I'm going to do another cleansing. Now I'm going to use a protection spray that I made. It's also going to help cleanse your energy as well. Then we're going to get into the collective reading. All right. All right, send all of your energy back to you, healthy, healed, whole for your highest good. Got all of my energy back to me, healthy, healed, whole for my highest good as well. And let's get into this collective reading. I know I'm on much later than usual, but I had a late start this morning. All right, so for collective, hope everyone's doing well. A distant friend is thinking of you. Career. You could have someone, like maybe you work with this person. They could be thinking about you, thinking very fondly about you. Dog can be like friend, like loyalty. They could be thinking very fondly about you. Oh, great happiness. Compliments from an admirer. Could be this friend that is thinking of you. You also may do really great work as well. Let's see what else. Good fortune, okay. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Hard work is ahead. This could be your energy, or there's something new that you're working on here as well. Temptation will test you. I also feel like you are gaining some knowledge here with that apple. Let's see what else. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. All right, so you could be tempted by something, but you are being guided to stand in your convictions. Don't be tempted to lower your standards here. But a wish is being granted. When it comes to opportunities or some sort of windfall in your life. Yeah, you could have great worry over nothing. Nice. See, anything else? Be careful, do not take risk. Dealings or relationships with an older man. Keep your life in balance. Yeah, so don't take risk here. You're being guided to keep your life in balance because there are new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. But situations in the balance that require careful handling. So there's something you have to handle very carefully. Don't take risks. Don't jump to conclusions. Make sure that you're grounded and you plan things very well. Because there are new opportunities here. Don't be tempted to lower your standards because a wish is being granted. There is opportunity, windfall here. You have good fortune. Know that things won't always be this way. A change is coming. There is great happiness. Could receive compliments from some sort of admirer. And looks like a distant friend is thinking very fondly of you. All right, so let's see what comes through with tarot. So for collective, let's see. Wheel of Fortune Emperor. I do see you getting some sort of satisfaction or wish. You do have a lot of achievements. You do have luck on your side with Wheel of Fortune. It is spinning in your favor as you are taking the lead, taking control of the situation with the Emperor. Being mindful of your focus. Emperor can be like taking charge of your thoughts, of creating healthy boundaries, paying attention to what you're paying attention to, and just getting a handle on things with the Emperor card. Because some things are outside of your control. The Wheel of Fortune can speak of that. But it's about finding that center and grounding and paying attention to what is within your control, release what is not within your control. I do see you getting a lot of happiness and satisfaction there. Oh, we got 3. Yeah, Ace of Cups, fulfillment, going within, success with clear thinking. I think it comes from you having a detached perspective here where you're not attached to the outcome. You're not holding on to things that you have no control over. It's like you're getting a handle on situation. And this is inviting more love, more happiness, more peace into your life, into your inner being as you're doing the soul searching necessary to gain clarity of thought. You're also creating brilliant strategy here. Yeah, you're understanding a situation on a deep level. I do see a lot of healing here as well. Yeah, change is coming. It won't always be this way. And it's like, it's because you're getting a handle on situation. Yeah. Ace of Wands, King of Cups, yeah, balance. Yeah, you are going to be really inspired. There's 2 aces here. So there is an opportunity for a fresh start, for a new beginning. I do feel like you are getting a handle on situation. There is success through creative discipline as well. I do see a lot of achievement with the Emperor and the King of Cups. You're also translating any sorrow into wisdom here. Some of you could be wanting to restore something from the past, something creative with that King of Cups energy. But this is earth part of water. So this is about taking really grounded, practical steps towards something that's creative or something that is, yeah, creative, more creative in nature. Or something that speaks to your heart here. Let's see. Yeah, it's like you're able to remain grounded and balanced amidst change. It's like because you're understanding change as a natural aspect of life. And it's helping you remain grounded and giving you clarity of thought. So you're able to stay balanced here. Let's see. Yeah, it's like you're making a decision to live for yourself. Because your life is all about passion. The Emperor is very passionate. I mean, he's clothed in red. Yeah, it's like you are. I was getting that. It's like you've been feeling really tired and just restrained. And so you're making a decision to live life for yourself here. You're making that change. Yeah, there's opportunity. Wheel of Fortune talks about being on the lookout for opportunities. And you have opportunity always comes to those who are prepared. Emperor's always prepared. Always be prepared. And when the opportunity comes, be brave enough to grab it and it will open up new possibilities. Yeah, so you're taking the opportunity to take charge of the situation here. To create a change. Yeah, this here, it says the problems you have today will eventually disappear, and you are protected with guardian angels here. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to change. Absolutely. We did see the caterpillar too. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. And there's opportunity there again. Yeah, it's like inviting more good, like a good mood. Good mood will bring good luck and make your world full of sunshine. Yeah, because there's always the beauty that surrounds as well. Even if things are challenging, even if you're going through a difficult moment, the beauty still exists at that same moment. Life is light and shadow. Let's see what else. Yeah, walk away. You're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It is time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose. Yeah, you're being asked to stop dimming your light. Yeah. Period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one, they're saying. Yeah, I just feel like you are creating this change. You're getting control of situation here. Let's look and see what it is that you don't see coming. What doesn't collective see coming? Nine card spread. You have some sort of, you're making really brilliant moves, and there's some sort of realization, epiphany, or idea that you're having. There you are, choosing your highest good, aligning with your higher self on the path of the divine. Yeah, you're drawing that in. Committing. Committing to what is in your highest and best good with that marriage card is what I'm getting. Yeah, you're creating change. A change in your life, a change in work, a change in home. Just wanted to come out together. I'll take it together. Woman. The world. Yeah. Soulmates. Yeah, there's good news. You're creating healthy boundaries. You're working on your self-confidence, realigning with yourself, with the truth of self. You're not taking things too seriously, but be mindful of having too many irons in the fire, of getting burned out, because you do have decision where it's like you're faced with choosing your highest good, committing to that path, which is this brilliant move here, or it's like remaining in this kind of overthinking, overwhelmed energy. So I do feel like you're creating change. Now, you could have some challenges with some people in your life, but I do feel like you're standing strong here because you are breaking some sort of karmic cycle in your life. There's the completion of a major milestone as you are connecting to harmonious partnerships, soul family, bonds that help you grow here. So do you feel like you're letting go of toxic situations, toxic people, toxic mindsets? And you could have a feminine here that's involved in this, or a feminine can assist you. Could also be your energy as well. All right. Looks like you're making very beneficial changes here. On the path of the divine, choosing your highest good, creating healthy boundaries, staying true to self, remaining grounded. Looks really good. So let's see what comes through with any challenges or opportunities. This deck has both within them, so let's see what comes through here. For collective. Yeah, protection needed. Yeah, you're creating healthy boundaries. So it is vital at this time to protect your energy field as others may be projecting negative energy onto you. You may also be in an environment for which you are absorbing negative vibes that are draining you. That could be part of what you don't see coming, what we've seen there. A lot of times that can happen consciously or subconsciously. But it's saying call in Archangel Michael for protection to clear your energy field. Having a practice of grounding and putting a protective bubble around you every day will be helpful. It's about remaining flexible here. Yeah, don't make decisions in fear. Make sure that you're grounded and coming from a place of wisdom. So we did see that hermit energy there. Yeah, be mindful of how you're viewing situation. It's like a change in perspective is needed to view you or the situation with compassion. The root core of pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or the situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal this brings the broken pieces back together to create a healthy viewpoint. So that can be things like victim mentality, anything like that. It comes from trauma here. But I do feel like there is a need to be flexible, be more open-minded, listen to your heart here. Opening your heart center and listening to your intuition will always lead you in the right direction. You know how the opportunity to let down the walls you created from past wounds? Yeah, but there's still protection that is needed, shielding your energy and trust in yourself. It says, let your light shine from your heart to experience what the universe has always wanted for you. Yeah, intuitive wisdom gifts. Yeah, honor your innate ability to see psychically and trust your gut feelings. So it's like trusting yourself, trusting the senses. Trust your guidance and the vibrations you feel. When you truly step into your abilities, all of your senses rush in. Look into expanding your gifts by taking classes, diary, meditating, and listening to your inner voice. So many of you are very like spiritually gifted here. And that's why this protection is needed. So that you can tap into your gifts and trust yourself. Because you could be absorbing heavy energy here that could be draining you. But you are being guided to listen to your heart here. View the situation from a healthy place, from a grounded, rational place, and just protect your energy as needed. Let's see what comes through with the Tao Oracle. Let's see where you are, where it is that you're heading. Okay, so if we're collective, where are they and where are they heading? Oh, nice. Going from winter to spring. I do see you healing. And there is a turning point, the start of a new cycle, steady improvements, regeneration. So again, it's like things will not always be this way. A change is coming. It's like you're in this caterpillar phase and you're about to get your wings. You are healing here with work on what has been spoiled. It's like you're correcting past mistakes, you're making repairs, you're cleaning up corruption, restoring balance, cleansing your energy field. All right, so this says, if you put your dinner leftovers in the fridge where you don't see them for days on end, eventually they start to grow moldy and stink. The same thing happens with mistakes and difficulties that we refuse to deal with. We can pretend we don't know about them or disguise them with the fragrance of other more pleasant affairs. But all our mistakes and difficulties are learning opportunities, and when the use by date passes, the smell of decay has a way of intruding itself into every corner of the house. When that happens, it's time to face reality. Any further efforts to cover the decay with flowers or with rationalizations won't work. It's the moment of truth when all efforts to avoid facing the facts must come to an end. The first place to look is within yourself, without denial or embellishment, to see what part you have played in creating the current degeneration. It is of utmost importance that you take the time and care to identify any unhealthy habits in your own thinking that have contributed to the downward spiral, because unless this work is done first, nothing else can change. By correcting any tendencies to make assumptions, postpone things, or pretend indifference, you will begin to restore the balance. From the center point of your own being, a ripple effect radiates outward, and the gradual progress of healing can begin. Find the way to correct spoiled circumstances will require patience and tolerance of your own and others' inadequacies and limitations. If the negligence of others has contributed some part to the corruption, it is wise to avoid head-on confrontations. Their lessons are theirs to learn in their own ways. The message of the hexagram of work on what has been spoiled is primarily directed to the one who receives it, and the message is to do the inner work needed to prevent a recurrence of the situation in the future. If, after careful consideration of the detached and contemplative kind, it is clear that what's needed is to take a break from the whole affair, that it should be done should not be out of anger or vindictiveness. Instead, see it as a restorative time for cleaning up your own act. By sincerely attending to cleaning up your own affairs and attitudes, you will be facilitating a restoration of balance on a larger scale and setting a positive example for others. The tragedy of ecological disasters brought on by human negligence is something we have all witnessed in the media or even firsthand. Most of us weren't directly involved in the creation of these crises, but we all participate in gross, irresponsible thinking, are doing at some time or another. Our internal attitudes set the tone of our reality. We create oil slicks in our relationships and toxic spills within our own minds. We dump mental garbage on loved ones, friends, and neighbors. We allow our emotional fires to run rampant, destroying all that comes in their path. Begin the work of cleaning up and restoring balance in your own small self first. Give it your total love and attention. Be forgiving and absolutely diligent. You and the world will be better for it. Let's see, I think we have 4 changing lines. So this is how you can move from here to this turning point, this regeneration, steady improvements. I do see that you are healing here, for sure. You're going through a transformation. The snake is eating its tail. And I feel like your chakras are coming into balance as well. This reminds me of the color of the chakras. It's like a rainbow snake. And 18, 24 minus 18 is 6. So I do feel like you're moving towards more peace, harmony, and balance for sure. So we have sometimes the source of corruption is ingrained so deeply in one's characteristic ways of doing things that the work of change feels like uprooting one's very identity. If this is your situation, it's an extraordinary opportunity. Any changes that you're able to make will benefit you in ways you cannot even imagine right now. Just about taking those little steps. It often happens that when we want to avoid facing something painful, we can draw loved ones and friends into the conspiracy. If you have participated in such a scheme, remember that their help has likely been given sincerely, even if not wisely in the end. As you begin to face up to reality and do your part to repair the damage that has been done, be respectful of the feelings of others and take care not to blame them for anything that was, after all, initiated by you. When circumstances have reached such a critical point that any attempt you can make in the direction of correcting the wrongs is a step in the right direction, don't be afraid to take it. The sooner the better, because until this much needed cleanup has happened, there can be no new beginnings. And it says, beware of the tendency to congratulate yourself for having known it all along, or actually being in a position to say, I told you so. It might be true, but your energy is better spent on tending your own garden and enjoying your own flowers. Grateful that it will be easier to smell the roses now that the garbage dump down the road is being cleaned up. All right, so here, let's see. Let me find something that calls out to me because I can't read this whole thing. I've already read quite a lot. So it's about I do feel like you're creating these changes, though they may seem subtle. It's creating this quickening. It's like you're going to sense this change starting to emerge within your being. Because it's talking about winter, and it says, although the snow may still blanket the ground, there is a quickening happening beneath the earth's surface that is felt in the core of all living things. Later, the first visible signs of renewing life will be apparent everywhere, but those fragile first buds cannot be hastened. No matter how much we might long for spring, no one seriously considers interfering with this natural cycle. Even when we're fed up with lying low, we trust that inevitably spring will again be reborn in its own time. However, in the shifting seasons of our own personal lives, we are often far too preoccupied and have far too many investments to keep an overview. These preoccupations can blind us to the perfection of nature, and thus we become impatient and fail to honor its timing. So we did see the Wheel of Fortune with the tarot, and that definitely is talking about the changing seasons and releasing what is not in your control, focusing on what is within your control, maintaining that balance, being prepared with that Emperor energy. So it is good to remember that no time of darkness lasts forever, either in the cosmos or in your own immediate surroundings. It might feel like forever if a crisis or difficulty appears to have been brought all your efforts to a standstill, perhaps even including any effort on your part to change your circumstances. But there are times when coming to a standstill is precisely what is needed in order to prepare for a change to come. Once the turning point arrives, the movement toward renewed movement and vitality will begin to accelerate, no matter how imperceptible it might be to you now. There is a loosening up, a melting away that is just beginning, and this process will gradually allow you to make full use of any energy you may have been storing up in more stagnant times. When you have a physical illness, you know that you need to slow down, withdraw, and rest in order for a full recuperation to take place. Any ideas you might have about bouncing back energetically from adversity stem from a misunderstanding of what is really needed. When there has been a period of inaction, coming to a turning point means that what was depleted will now be replenished, and what was frozen will melt away. But this happens naturally, without your doing and without your interference. Once life's juices have begun to flow again, your strength will increase naturally. Your outlook will become brighter, and you will be clearer about the next steps you need to take. Relaxation and trust are the inner attitudes that will bring the deepest understanding, which is that all is moving flawlessly just as it should. Take care of yourself in the basics in very simple ways. It's the best thing you can do during the major transition that is about to take place. Very nice. Oh man, yeah. So you have been going through some emotional upheaval here, maybe a little overwhelm, but you're nourishing yourself. You're nurturing the body, mind, and spirit. You're creating this balance again. And there is release and relief, liberation from obstruction. It's like you're finding solution here. You're being humble, keeping things simple, being sincere with a lot of self-respect as you're trusting yourself. There is this simplicity, this unexpected, this open-heartedness, this spontaneity, and it's going to bring peace. As you're changing your view of things, it's like your perception is shifting in a way that's bringing about a lot of harmony and peace as you're accepting of what it is that you cannot change, focusing on what it is that you can. So you're making steady improvements. That's very nice. Collective. Collective's freaking on it. All right, guys. So I can answer a few questions before I hop off to grab some lunch. So if anyone has any questions they want to ask, feel free to post down below. No? Okay. Well, I will see you guys again real soon. And I'll be live again later on. Probably after I eat brunch. And I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye, guys.